What's up? This is Anthony from Everything Practical. Today I'm doing a quick review on this Aputure little pocket light. This is the Amaran light from Aputure, also known as the AL-M9. Let's get right into it. This light comes in this nice soft little pouch. It's nice to the touch and quite small, so very easily portable. It comes with a little carabiner on the back that you can remove or leave on if you like to attach it to your bag or whatever you want. This also has a little belt loop so you can attach it to your belt or feed something through the loop so that you can easily attach it to a bag. Inside of the bag it holds the light itself, and also comes with a couple little filters, a blue one and a brown one. And I'll talk a little bit about these a little bit later. In the second pouch you have a camera mount and you have a charging cable. Now this light doesn't have too many features. It's very basic. On the sides you have an on-off switch to turn the light on and off. When the light's on, there is a blue little status light up at the top that you can see it's on if you can't tell that it's on by its light. So if you see a blue status light on but you don't see the light, maybe you have a problem. You have a plus and a minus to turn up and down the brightness of the light, and you have the charging port on the side. And around the sides, there's also a couple vents to vent the light so it doesn't get too hot. On top of the light, you have a little diffuser that pops on and off. It's held together with 4 magnets around the outside of the light, and it pops on very easily, and it stays on very well. The light itself has a temperature of 5,500 Kelvin, and I mentioned earlier these 2 little filters. The light only has one temperature that it sits at, and these 2 filters that I mentioned earlier will allow you to have other color temperatures. The blue one gives you a color temperature of around 6,000, 6,500, and the brown one gives you a warmer temperature of around 3,200, 3,500. Now the filters are a little bit bigger than the light, so it's going to hang off a little bit when you put them on, but to put them on, you pop the top off, very easy, put the filter on, and then pop the top back on. So you can see with the blue filter in, for the cooler temperature, you can see that I'm a little bit cooler to the tone. You can easily take these out by either removing the top again, or you can just slide it out and it's easy. So without the filter, you can see that this light gives a little bit warmer of a color compared to with the blue filter in. And I'll pop in the brown filter really quick. Here's with the brown filter in, and you can now see that it's a bit warmer on my face. And again, so this is with the filter and then without the filter. To change the brightness of this light, you use the plus minus buttons on the side. You can individually press them and the light increases its brightness in steps, or you can hold down the button and the light increases a bit more rapidly. And same to turn down the brightness of the light, you just hold down or press the minus button and the light gets a little bit darker. When this light is mounted on my camera and at maximum brightness, and my camera is about 3 feet away or 1 meter away, I get about 1 stop of increase in light. And here's an example of that. Now here's an example of me underexposing myself. My settings right now are an aperture of f4, a shutter speed of 50 frames per second, and an ISO of 400. And we're looking at an exposure of about minus 1.3, 1.6. Now I have the light sitting right on top of my camera. The camera is right about arm's length away from my face, and I'll turn the light on to maximum brightness so that you will see the difference in exposure this light gives you with the light on compared to the light off. So turn this light on. So it looks like it's brought me up about a full stop. My exposure is about minus 0.6 now. So when this light is about 1 arm's length away, it'll bring up your exposure by about 1 stop. If you are planning on mounting this on a camera, there are a couple other small little things I wanted to point out about the mount. The mount can be cinched down onto the camera, but also there's another wheel here up on top that if you loosen it, you can change the direction of the light. So that is a really neat functionality if you want more light or if you want light somewhere else. And then when you're happy with it, of course, you can tighten it back up. If you want to use this light just by itself on its own mount, it also has that functionality. It has a little thread here on the bottom that you can put on top of a tripod and set this on a tripod wherever you want. Now when you plug it in for charging using your micro USB cable, it gives you a status light. When it's charging, there's a red light. And when it's finished charging, there's no light. This light is rated for almost 2 hours of use at full brightness, and to charge it back up, it takes about 2 hours as well. This light doesn't show you the active battery level, so be sure you charge it if you think you'll be using it for an extended period of time. Now I do think this light is very practical. It's come in very handy when traveling to not bring big lights around, or if I'm doing a video and I just need a little bit of extra light, I can put this light about anywhere I need to, and it gives me that little bit of extra light that I needed. This light costs about 50 to 60 bucks depending on when you get it, so it's not a bad deal for a little travel light that comes in very, very handy. So I hope you enjoyed my review of this little Aputure continuous lighting light. If you enjoyed it or found any use, be sure to give this video a like or leave me a comment down in the comment section below. If there's anything you think I missed, also leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll be sure to answer you. If you would like to purchase this light, I will be sure to leave a link in the description below. I have quite a few more videos coming up about lighting, so if you want to see the lights that I'll be reviewing in the upcoming videos, make sure you subscribe. If you like the general style of this video that I've done, be sure to subscribe, and I'll be producing lots of videos here coming in the future. So when you do subscribe, be sure to click the bell icon so you receive notifications when I do upload these new videos. So that wraps up this video. As always, stay practical, and I'll see you in the next one.